guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much again, as always, for tuning in, for clicking on the video. I really do appreciate it. So in the holiday spirit, I figured I should bring you guys something, and in this case I am going to do I'm going to do this look. You know, just if anyone's kind of stuck on what they want to wear on New Year's Eve, what kind of makeup they want to do, maybe this could give you some inspiration. So yeah, let's get right into the video. And disclaimer, I'm not a makeup artist, so you know, it's not necessarily a tutorial. It's just kind of like, you know, get ready with me, see what I would do. This is the look that I'm gonna rock for New Year's Eve. So yeah, let's get into it. So let's just get right into it with my eyebrows. I start off by drawing really harsh lines, not precise at all, with my eyebrow pencil, and it's from MUA in the color Brunette, and I just brush it all out with the little spoolie that comes with it, with the eyeliner. And then I am cleaning up the eyebrows and just shaping them up with the corrector and concealer palette from Sleek, and it's the palette number 05359, and I'm using the darkest color in that concealer because you don't want to use anything too light because you will have some problems blending it. So we're just going with this and blending it all out because we don't want any harsh lines. And then next up is my foundation. I use L'Oreal True Match in the color Cappuccino, and I just blend it all out, buffing it all out all over my face. Nothing special. It has great coverage, so I absolutely love this foundation. There's a bit of dirt on my thingy, on my brush. Yeah, but oh well. So next up is just the highlighting, and I use the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Fawn. I just start off with under my eyes and blend it all out with my fake beauty blender from Primark, which does wonders and makes me wonder what the actual beauty blender feels like. But you know, we cheap out here, so I don't think I'll ever spend $30 on a beauty blender. But anyway, I move over to my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin, and I just highlight those areas. So I always tend to highlight places that, you know, my face, the light will hit first kind of thing. Anyways, contouring next. I use LA Girl Pro Concealer again in the color Dark Cocoa, and I just contour my nose, my cheekbones, and I've just recently started contouring my chin. And I saw this Tia Monet did this, so I was like, let me start doing this, let me see how it goes. So I just use my Collection Sheer Loose powder in the color Translucent to just go over those highlighted areas with my concealer, because I have really oily skin, so every single thing that I put on my face has to be set with powder. And to go over the contour, I'm using a dark powder from Avon. Can't remember what it's called, and the color has faded, so I'm not sure. And I just go over those same places that I contoured just to set everything up. And then after setting my contouring, I will go in with my MAC Studio Fix. Oh, dropped it there. My MAC Studio Fix in the color NW46, and I just put that all over my face. And then I also just blend out all of the baking, I guess. And then I go back in with Bobbi Brown, and it's the Sheer Finish Loose powder in the color Basic Brown 4, because I find that it's really good to kind of control all the oiliness on my face. And then time for the eyeshadow, I use Honeycomb from the Sleek Au Naturel palette, and I just use that all over my eyelid just to kind of set it up as a base for my eyeshadows. And like I said, I'm not a pro, so you know, I just throw everything on my face, and as long as it comes out good, the process doesn't matter. So I go in with Regal first, and I just use that, I guess, as a transition color, and in my crease there. and you know, just throw it on there. Like I said, as long as the end product looks good, the application process really doesn't matter. And because I'm going to use black eyeshadow, I decided to put some translucent powder under my eyes so that any fallout can be caught by the translucent powder, and I can just brush it off without then kind of blackening my under eyes, if that makes sense, because fallout is a B. But anyways, the same palette from Sleek, I'm using Noir, and we're just putting that all over our eyelid, I guess. And I don't have much of an eyelid, I guess, so you know, not much there. They're not hooded eyes, they're just weird. I feel like I need more space on my eyelid, but I don't have enough. But anyway, we go back with the MUA eyeshadow, and it is in the color Copper. It's the pearl eyeshadows, I believe, and it only cost me £1. Like, that's €1. It's so cheap, and it is so pigmented. As you can see, I just use a flat brush that is wet, and I just use that then to kind of pack on the color. And then we go back in with our Noir just for the waterline, and I go in about halfway with that, and then I use my MUA Copper eyeshadow again in the corner of my eyes. So I'm just making sure with the Noir that I've really covered everything, don't want any patches or nothing. So yeah, I'm just looking for my MUA. Found it. Okay, so yeah, the gold eyeshadow, we're going in with that in the inner part of our eyes, and then we're just gonna brush off that translucent powder, and you know, there's no more fallout, so yay. Next thing is the gel eyeliner, and because I'm gonna wear eyelashes, I'm not gonna do too many, like, too precise of lines. My lines are not going to be precise whatsoever. We're just going to throw it on there just to have a base for the eyeliner. For the for the eyelashes. Oh my god, I cannot. And then we're just going to go in with the blusher. This one is from Do Nice, and I feel like I kind of put too much blusher, maybe a little bit too much, so I'm just going to go with my brush and just, you know, tone that down a little bit. And then it's highlighter time. Do a little dance with your highlighter, hey. And yeah, so this one is Golden Lights from Makeup Revolution, and I absolutely love this highlighter, and it's so subtle and so nice against, you know, chocolate skin. It's my fave. And then I go in with a bronzer. This one's called Golden Days from Makeup Revolution as well, and I just use that on the bridge of my nose, and then I use the highlighter again on the tip of my nose and on my cupid's bow, because, you know, we're trying to go for the glam look, so we want to have like real precise highlighting and all of that good stuff. And then for my lips, I'm just gonna do a nude lip, but always line it with a brown lip liner. And I got this from a random drugstore, or a beauty supply store rather, in the UK, so it doesn't have a name or nothing. And then this lipstick is from Makeup Revolution, again, the rose gold line, and it's in the color Chauffeur. I am in love with this nude, and always with nude lipsticks, I always have to put on some brown lip liner to make sure you don't look too ashy, if that makes sense. And then we're going in with our mascara, and mascara is Catrice in Ultra Curl and Volume in the color Black. And after that is eyelashes. I've reused these eyelashes so many times, y'all, and they're from Eyelure in the color 125. I've put them on there. I didn't show you the struggle because putting on lashes for me is a struggle, so we thank God for them looking good, because whew, Lord. But anyway, hair time. I have a lace frontal installed, and so that we can like kind of lay down those African edges, you know, I'm using the Got To Be gel, and I also use that then to kind of hold down my lace closure, because we can't have African edges and Malaysian hair. That just does not make sense. So yeah, I use that to kind of lay down my edges and also glue down my frontal so that it doesn't slide back. And I always glue down a little bit more on the actual parting itself. And then I just use a head tie. It's a silk head tie, and I just tie it all around my edges, and then just wait for it to dry. Just kill time. Usually I take the time then to kind of style my hair, but I'm not bothered, so we're just gonna go with this hair as it is, and we just kind of take it off. It's a bit sticky, so just make sure when you're taking it off you're not ripping everything out. So I guess that's it for my look. Hopefully you enjoyed the look. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Really do appreciate it. So season's greetings to all of my subscribers. Really do appreciate your support, and have a good one.